While Hollywood has ignored this story, the shocking documented fact that Dawood Ibrahim is believed to have an annual turnover of over $5 billion is a staggering revelation that demands attention. This notorious figure, accused of multiple crimes, has managed to amass a fortune that rivals that of legitimate business empires. The world needs to know this story, as it highlights the darker side of organized crime and the vast networks that enable it. With a life shrouded in mystery and controversy, Dawood Ibrahim's story is a complex web of crime, power, and intrigue that warrants a closer examination. Dawood Ibrahim was born on 26th of December 1955 in Ratnagiri, India, to a police constable father. Growing up in a modest household, Ibrahim's early life was marked by a desire to make a name for himself in the world of organized crime. He began his career in the 1970s, working as a small-time smuggler and extortionist in the streets of Mumbai. However, it wasn't until the 1980s that Ibrahim's rise to power began to gain momentum. He formed the D Company, a notorious crime syndicate that would eventually become one of the most feared and powerful organizations in the region. Key events, such as the 1993 Mumbai bombings, which killed over 250 people and injured hundreds more, shocked the world and cemented Ibrahim's reputation as a mastermind of organized crime. On the 12th of March 1993, a series of coordinated bombings rocked Mumbai, causing widespread destruction and chaos. The attacks were allegedly orchestrated by Ibrahim and his associates, marking a turning point in his career as a major player in the world of terrorism. Ibrahim is accused of multiple crimes, including murder, extortion, targeted killing, drug trafficking, and terrorism. The 1993 Mumbai bombings, which allegedly involved Ibrahim's D Company, resulted in the deaths of 257 people and injured over 700. The attacks were carried out using a combination of explosives and gunfire, causing widespread destruction and chaos. In the aftermath of the bombings, Ibrahim allegedly fled to Pakistan, where he is believed to have been living in Karachi, despite the government's denials. The Indian government has accused Ibrahim of being involved in numerous other crimes, including the 2002 Gujarat riots, which resulted in the deaths of over 1,000 people. On the 27th of February 2002, a train carrying Hindu pilgrims was set on fire in Godhra, Gujarat, sparking widespread violence and riots throughout the state. Ibrahim was allegedly involved in the planning and execution of the attacks, which were carried out by his associates. The international community has taken notice of Ibrahim's activities, with the United States designating him as a global terrorist in 2003. The U.S. Department of the Treasury's Office of Foreign Assets Control, OFAC, added Ibrahim to its list of specially designated global terrorists on 30th of October 2003, freezing his assets and prohibiting U.S. citizens from doing business with him. The scale of Ibrahim's crimes is staggering, with real numbers and evidence pointing to a vast and complex network of organized crime. The 1993 Mumbai bombings, for example, involved over 100 kilograms of explosives and resulted in damages estimated at over $100 million. The attacks also had a significant impact on the Indian economy, with the country's stock market plummeting in the aftermath. The Indian government has estimated that the total cost of the bombings, including damages and lost revenue, was over $1 billion. Ibrahim's alleged involvement in the 2002 Gujarat riots has also been well documented, with eyewitness accounts and video footage showing his associates carrying out attacks on Muslim communities. The riots resulted in the deaths of over 1,000 people, with many more injured or displaced. The international community has responded to Ibrahim's crimes, with the United Nations imposing sanctions on him and his associates. On the 29th of June 2005, the UN Security Council added Ibrahim to its list of individuals and entities subject to sanctions, freezing his assets and prohibiting UN member states from providing him with financial or military support. Despite the numerous allegations and accusations against him, Ibrahim's current status remains shrouded in mystery. Different sources claim that he is living in Karachi, Pakistan, while others suggest that he may be hiding in the United Arab Emirates or other parts of the Middle East. The Pakistani government has consistently denied that Ibrahim is living in the country, despite reports from intelligence agencies and other sources suggesting otherwise. The Indian government, on the other hand, has been vocal in its demands for Ibrahim's extradition, with the country's home minister stating that Pakistan is harboring the fugitive. On the 12th of August 2015, Indian Home Minister Rajnath Singh stated that Pakistan was providing safe haven to Ibrahim and other wanted terrorists, calling on the Pakistani government to take action against them. Ibrahim's activities have had a significant impact on the region, with his alleged involvement in terrorism and organized crime contributing to instability and violence. The 1993 Mumbai bombings, for example, marked a turning point in the history of terrorism in India, with the attacks leading to a significant increase in violence and extremism. The international community has also taken notice of Ibrahim's activities, with many countries imposing sanctions and travel bans on him and his associates. The United States, in particular, has been vocal in its criticism of Ibrahim, with the country's Secretary of State stating that he is a major threat to global security. On the 22nd of October 2018, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo stated that Ibrahim was a significant threat to global security, calling on the Pakistani government to take action against him. Hollywood has not touched this story yet, but the real events are more dramatic than any crime movie ever made. The scale of Ibrahim's crimes, for example, rivals that of the infamous Colombian cartel leader Pablo Escobar, who is estimated to have amassed a fortune of over $30 billion. Ibrahim's alleged involvement in the 1993 Mumbai bombings and the 2002 Gujarat riots, meanwhile, is reminiscent of the dramatic and intense scenes depicted in movies like The Godfather and Goodfellas. The complexity and intrigue of Ibrahim's story, meanwhile, is on par with that of the infamous American gangster Al Capone, who was notorious for his involvement in organized crime and his ability to evade law enforcement. Dawood Ibrahim's legacy and ongoing impact are a testament to the enduring power of organized crime and the need for continued vigilance and cooperation from law enforcement agencies around the world. As the world continues to grapple with the challenges posed by terrorism and organized crime, Ibrahim's story serves as a reminder of the importance of addressing these issues head-on. Follow Dark Crime Decoded for stories Hollywood has not told yet.